Hey guys, so today we are going to do a little favorites and regrets video. I didn't buy a ton of stuff for August, but I definitely bought enough to have some favorites and some things that I regret purchasing. So if you want to stay tuned and keep watching, then we will get started. If not, I don't know why you clicked, but let's get going. Let's get started on the likes. Let's see, I, right at the beginning of the month, bought quite a bit of stuff from Ulta, and I bought the Beauty Bakerie baking flour because I was out of my setting powder. I got the color Oat, which is translucent, and it is just regular setting powder. It does have the little slidey stopper on the inside, so you can stop the powder from coming out. I still always open it upside down because it's just easier. And then the powder ends up in the lid. I really like this. It's finely milled. It is nice. I haven't noticed any flashback, and I don't have any trouble with it creasing or anything like that. And I like it. It's not any more expensive or less expensive than the other powders that I've been using that I've noticed. So I have been enjoying it. At the same time, I also bought the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polish. This is the color Act Natural. It is just kind of like a peachy nude. They go on really nicely and they last, I feel like, forever. I actually went out and bought a couple other colors. They last really well. I've been really liking glossy instead of matte lately, and I just wanted to give them a try. I'd seen a couple reviews, and so I gave those a go. I also bought the new Urban Decay Lip Chemistry, what is it officially called? Stay Naked Vice Lip Chemistry Lasting Glassy Tint. This one is the color Lovechild, and it is like a pinky color. And if you go in on the Urban Decay display, this is the only color that's not pictured on like the photo display, like where they have all the testers set up. This is the only color that's not pictured, which I thought was strange. But it's like a pink, it's basically my lip shade. The lip chemistry is the one that changes shade based on your, basically your chemistry. So your body chemistry will make it change tone, kind of just to suit you. So you don't really notice on my hand the color changing. I guess a little bit. But it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel tacky, and it wore really well. I ate while I had it on, and it still was a tint when I had it on my lips, and then after I ate, it was still there. It just wore really nicely. I feel like they were kind of expensive. I want to say it was like $24 maybe, which isn't unusually high for a lipstick. It just was for a gloss. I feel like that's kind of pushing the limits of what I will pay for a gloss that isn't like Pat McGrath or Dior or something with that really high-end brand name. So I also bought a whole bunch of stuff from Colourpop that I really loved. I bought a whole bunch of the palettes. I just bought all the palettes. I bought the Orange You Glad. Let's see if I can get them open without a struggle. The Orange You Glad. I still have like the little annoying thing in there. I got the Mar one. I got the Ooh La La. And I got the Honey. They're so, I feel like they're so hard to open. Maybe I'm just being really careful. And I really love all of these. When I got all of the palettes, I also bought a lip gloss, which I like, but it's a gloss, whatever. When I got the palettes, this one was the one that I was the least excited to get, because when I looked at it online, the swatches were really pretty. The reviews that I'd seen were really stunning, and I felt like the colors, were like my shirt. They were like really bold and dramatic and like just really wow. And then when I got the palette, I was like, oh, it's just really meh. Like, I don't feel like meh. But then when I used it, the colors were really great, and I felt like they translated much better on the eye, at least with this palette, than they did in the pan, which I was really excited about, because then I was like, oh, well, I'm not disappointed anymore. I'm really super excited about it. Colourpop, I had one palette of theirs that I was really disappointed with, and that had been like the first palette of theirs that I bought, and I don't remember what it was called. I think it was called like Yes Please, and it was one of the older palettes. It wasn't one of these like new 9-pan ones, and I didn't like it. I felt like it was really patchy and hard to blend, especially the mattes, and so I gave that one away. But then I bought all of these, and all of them have performed really great. I will say that the orange one, the Orangey Glad one, has, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 shades in it that are not intended for use on the eye area, either because they are pressed shadow or not an eye safe glitter. Which in a 9-pan palette seems a little on the crazy side, just because you're only buying 9 pans, and if 4 of the shades already aren't really intended for use on the eye area, it's a 5-pan palette then. Obviously that's not going to deter people from putting this on their eyes. I fully intend to put it on my eyes, and I did. I mean, the shades in the Honey palette that you're not supposed to use on your eyes, I did. But that one only has one. It's the glitter in the center. This chunky yellow glitter is not eye safe. So you're not supposed to put that on your eye. But I put that in the center of my eye, and I used glitter primer. I didn't have any trouble, but just, you know, as an FYI, the orange one, the center glitter, actually the whole middle row is not intended for use on the eye, and then this middle one down here. I would assume the other 3 shades are because they're pressed pigment, so they're probably because of staining issues or, you know, allergy issues potentially. But the middle one is definitely because of the glitter. So, but otherwise, I mean, they've performed really well. I'm obviously gonna put them on my eye anyway. It doesn't matter to me. But I do really love these. So that's it for my likes this month. I didn't buy a ton of stuff. I was out on leave for surgery. I was like window shopping online all the time, but I didn't buy a ton of stuff. So I tried to keep it minimum. However, I do have some regrets and mistake buys. The first one is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'd heard really great reviews about this. I really wanted to love it. I used it twice. Once I used a lot, the second time not very much. To see if that solved the problem. I really wanted it to be, I know people had seen that it was, they'd been saying that it was a dupe for the Tatcha primer, which I have not used before, but after using this, I would not try the Tatcha one just because I don't think that would work for me either, but I really wanted it to be something similar to the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, because this is my all-time favorite. It's expensive for a primer, which is not a big deal to me. If this worked as well, like, I would definitely go for it. This was the strangest primer I'd ever used. Like, it went on really great. Texture-wise, it's similar to the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. But it made me look so greasy before I even put my foundation on. I looked like I had dunked myself in an oil container. And I don't know what that was about. And I thought maybe I had used too much the first time. So I was like, okay, let's try it again. You know, let's really scale back on the amount that we're using. So I tried it a second time and I used a lot less. And same thing. Like, I put it on, I did my eyes first that day because I was doing like a smoky kind of eye, and then by the time I was done doing my eyes, my face looked so greasy, and I still was like, okay, well, let's put foundation over it. And I was only out of the house for a few hours, but when I got home, my foundation had like separated off of it completely. Like, it was a separate thing. So it had like migrated up into weird places. And I think it might just be my face, like my skin type or my skincare products that I use. But that being said, I'm not going to change my whole skincare routine and my face products and everything else just so that I can use this primer. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other primers sitting here that I can use that don't give me problems. This guy can just go back. It's no big deal. I'm sure he will work for other people. So I really wish that it would have worked, but not a winner for me, sadly. Oh, the next thing, and this is actually the last thing, that was a regret, sadly, and I tried so hard to make it work, is the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. God, sorry, I'm dying. I tried so hard with this foundation. I was so excited about it. I was so excited to get the, like, I follow them on Instagram, and I was so excited to get like the promo, like, videos like popping up on my feed, and with like Lizzo and Ezra Miller and everybody, and like about the collection launch and everything. I was so excited. And so I did their shade matching, and I finally went out and tried it, and I put it on my JCPenney credit card so that I could get it even though I was out on leave. And I cannot make this shit work on my face to save my life. In fact, I gave it a try for the last time today with the method that they suggest for application. My best friend works at Ulta, and with her training, they suggested that you apply it in a wiping motion like how you would with a flat foundation brush. So I gave that a try today, and I got like a quarter of the way done with my face. and it was not happening. I could barely, I fucking gave up. I couldn't do it. I can't make it work. There is no primer that I can make it work with. There is no concealer I can make it work with. It sinks into any pore on my face. Pores I didn't know existed. It clings to, I don't know what, anything available on my face. And things that look like dryness but probably aren't, because I moisturize like nobody's business, because I'm on 2 different types of retinoid for my breaking out and everything from my dermatologist. So, and I exfoliate like religiously, and so there's nothing for it to cling to. I tried 7 different primers. I tried mixing them. I tried using them separately. I tried sponges. I tried brushes. I tried flat brushes. I tried buffing brushes. I tried dotting it on. I tried sweeping it in a wiping motion. I tried stippling. I tried wet sponges. I tried dry sponges. I can't make it work. And I don't know why. Because it's supposed to be for like every skin type. It's supposed to be your skin but better. It's supposed to be for everybody. And I'm really sad about it, because this foundation was like $40 and I have $14 foundation that doesn't do my face like this. Like, it's just so, I don't know if I can zoom you in so you can see it, but like, it's just all in here. And it's not even been an hour since I put this on my face. It's just all in here. And then like, I tried to blend in concealer. It just picks it right back up and takes it right back off. I haven't struggled so hard. Ooh. I haven't struggled so hard with the foundation since the Juvia's Place foundation. And that's really upsetting for me, coming from this Urban Decay foundation. The fact that I gave up halfway through putting my face on today because I just was like, okay, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I physically cannot give this another try because I cannot make it work. I can't. So this is a regret. It's gonna go back. I don't know where it went. I gave up halfway, and I was like, I guess we're just gonna, you know what? We're filming a regrets video today, and this is the star. So, I mean, I think you should definitely still give it a try if you were interested in buying it, because it's working really well for some people. I am not one of those people, unfortunately. So that's that. Otherwise, I was pretty happy with most of my purchases this month. I'm really sad about this one though. I'm just going to put it over here so I don't have to look at it anymore. And I'm going to probably wash my face because I can't look at that either. So that is all for this month's favorites and likes and regrets. What did you buy this month? What did you like? What did you not like? Did you have a good experience with this foundation? Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? I'm curious because maybe I have an alien face. I don't know. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you and for clicking my video and all that jazz. If you would like to like or subscribe, I would appreciate you even more than I already do. I appreciate you anyway. Yeah, so that's all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for watching.